Our book today was selected by my niece Caitlin. Thank you, Caitlin. And since it is the start of spring, this is a really great book to read because this is all about a festival that celebrates the start of spring and what people do in other parts of the world to celebrate the start of spring. One of my favorite parts about this book is that the artist uses cloth to create some really beautiful artwork. So as we go through, you can notice some of the different ways that the artists use cloth for art. So I made this beautiful backdrop for our book today out of cloth, thinking that it would go very well because it's very spring-like. So let's read our book, King for a Day. So we open it up to our title page and we see our title, King for a Day, with some kites. So what do we think this book is going to be about? Will it be about kings? Will it be about kites? Let's find out. Basant is the most exciting day of the year, with feasts and music and parties. People celebrate the arrival of spring, and many will make their way to the rooftops of Lahore to test their skills in kite flying battles. So we see all of these really cool kites. Some people are making their own kites. People are carrying their kites home. And look, there's our friend Malik. We haven't met him yet in the book, but this is Malik and his sister. Wow. We see all of the different kites. Interesting. We see the buildings that people live in. And there's someone on the roof flying their kite already. Here's Malik and his brother and his sister. Malik says, "I'm up early. My brother and sister arrive, still rubbing sleep from their eyes." My brother asks, "Malik, is that all you made?" My sister says, "How can you be king of Basant with only one kite?" "It's called Falcon, inshallah." That means if God is willing, it will be fast enough. I send my brother many blocks downwind so he can catch the kites I will set free. So he already has a plan. Here's his kite Falcon that he made. Look, it has a tail and everything. Wow. Let's see what happens. So here they are. They're on their roof. And they can see other people on their roofs. People walking down the street and the birds flying by. Wow. Look at this beautiful fabric that they used as part of the artwork. There's the bully next door. Ha! It's time to make him pay for hitting me and throwing stones at my sister. I'll get back at him with Falcon. The bully shouts at us and calling my sister a bad name. My sister yells right back, but when she turns around, I can see she's hurt inside. Have you ever been hurt inside when someone calls you a name? Have you ever hurt someone else's feelings? Did you say sorry and make it right? Let's see what happens with our kites. Here they are. They're on their roof. This is a different view. And the bully and his big kite. Oh, he does have a really big kite, doesn't he? The breeze lifts the bully's huge kite. His kite is so big, I nickname it Goliath. It must have cost a fortune. Falcon is small, built for speed. I let out enough of my special string for my sister to carry Falcon to the edge of the roof. So they put glass on their strings so that it'll cut the strings of other people's kites when they do battle. "Don't step on the tails," I cry. "Don't rip them." Look, so he's got the tails coming off of Falcon. He doesn't want his sister to step on them. Ooh, that is a big kite. Let's see who's going to win this battle. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. My sister jumps. I tug on the string. Falcon leaps to the sky. I'm ready to attack. I work my string, dipping Falcon so it circles Goliath. Because Goliath is so big, Goliath is slow. My kite string rubs the bully's kite string. Snip! I have sliced it. Goliath flies free, and the bully's string drops from the sky like a fishing line with nothing on the hook. Oh, look at him. He looks like he's working really hard to concentrate to put his kite exactly where it needs to be. Ooh. So Falcon won that one. The bully picks up another kite, a smaller, faster kite. He gets it climbing on the rising currents of air until it's almost as high as Falcon. I take a deep breath, bracing myself. The bully's kite circles, trying to trap Falcon. I move away, watching closely for the next attack. The bully pulls his kite left. Quickly, I pull down as hard as I can, sending Falcon into a steep dive. Let up, Malik, my sister yells. You're going to crash. Oh no. We crash? What do you think's going to happen? Let's see. Just before Falcon hits the rooftop, I pull it up and around several times. Look, around several times, snagging the bully's string so he cannot get it free. I reel in the bully's kite so my sister can grab it. The bully is done. He has no more kites. He storms downstairs. What do you think that means? He storms downstairs. Does that sound like he's happy or angry? Oh, look at all of the kites. They're all so pretty. Which one is your favorite? Which one do you like the most? I move on to other kites. It's easy for Falcon to pluck them from the sky as if it really is a bird of prey. Birds of prey hunt for their food, so Falcon is hunting the other kites. Ooh, look at Falcon's tail. It's made of ribbons and string. What would you use to make a kite? Do you have anything at your house that you could use, like ribbons and newspaper? Even more kites. I still think my favorite is Falcon. Big kites, little kites, fancy and plain. Even kites made of old newspapers. Sometimes I catch them in groups, making wide circles around clusters of kites. Falcon slashes through their strings. For a while, the kites fly where the wind carries them. When they land, they'll belong to whoever finds them, but at least they will have tasted freedom. Inshallah, I am really king of Basant today. Oh, so he's winning all of the battles. He's doing really well. Wow. Looks like he's having a lot of fun, too. Throughout the day, my brother brings some of the kites I have freed up to the roof. Among them is Goliath. So he brings all the kites. Look at those kites. There's Goliath. My sister stacks them in a pile. Sometimes loose kites float close enough for me to catch. Falcon tangles their strings and I draw them in. My sister catches some too. She uses a long bamboo pole topped with thorns. Well, that's creative, so she doesn't have a kite. So she makes something to trap kites. If I am king, she is queen of Basant. Wow. They look like they're all having fun getting all of the kites. At the end of the day, we have a big pile of kites. I choose the 2 I want, and my brother and sister get their picks. After they have chosen, they start back downstairs. My sister says, Malik, you coming? Not yet. The sun is setting on a magnificent day. I want to stay up here to watch, to feel the cool breeze. I want to make my day last a little longer. They have their kites. Look, he has Goliath. Ooh, would you have chosen to keep Goliath? Here he is. He's looking down on the streets. And he sees something happening. Let's read about that. Suddenly, I hear yelling from below. The bully pushes a young girl to the ground and grabs her kite and runs into his house. Well, that wasn't nice. The girl gets to her feet, sobbing. Oh, she's crying. She heads down the alley, trailing the kite string behind her. Something makes me pick up Goliath and drop it over the side of the roof. It floats, slicing the air side to side to land close beside her. The crying stops. The girl picks up Goliath. I duck just as she looks up to see where it came from. When I look again, she's dancing along, and she rounds the corner and she is gone. She has Goliath now. She's not sad anymore. He made her happy because he shared Goliath. What a kind thing to do. Oh, look. People aren't flying kites anymore. What are they doing? What are those? They are fireworks. Ooh. And what else? Stars. One by one, the stars come out until they shine down like a million jeweled kites. My day is done. I am no longer king of Basant. It's time to go downstairs and join my brother and sister. We will have many stories to tell of Falcon's triumphs, and tomorrow I will start designing a new kite, an even better kite for next Basant when, in Ashala, I will be king of Basant. All done. The end. Thank you for reading with me. Have a good day.